Thank you for joining us for this special edition of 17 News. I'm Rob Hagan.
And I'm Anthony Vasquez. We start tonight with a look at sports.
17 Sports Report, sponsored by Priority Urgent Care.
And how about those Raiders?
Yeah, they looked really good today. Backup quarterback comes in, Aiden O'Connell. Antonio Pierce, his era starts off 2-0. Not a lot of coaches can say that. But we start off with the San Francisco 49ers. They were taking on the Jaguars today. Brock Purdy, San Fran was trying to stop a 3-game losing streak, and that's one way to do it right there. Brandon Ayuk, the 13-yard score, now busted coverage from Jacksonville in the third. 66 yards to George Kittle. He literally walks into the end zone. San Fran up by 17. Then on an end around, Deebo Samuel, 23-yard touchdown run. At this point, it was 27-3, but take a look at this. Christian McCaffrey has scored a touchdown in 17 straight games. If he scored on fourth down here, it would have been 18, a new NFL record. He doesn't, so San Fran has to settle for a 31-point win.
And they got back on track after the 3.
All right, they're making it look easy out there.
It's good for them. They lost 3 consecutive games. They needed to get back on track after the bye week. Big win for San Fran.
Oh, yeah, they were dominating there for a while, and now it looks like they're back on track.
Yeah. So, meanwhile, Derek Carr, he had a little bit of an injury scare today. He went 13 for 18 for just 110 yards, but he left in the third quarter with a concussion and a shoulder injury. Now, Dennis Allen doesn't think this will hinder Derek Carr the rest of the year. New Orleans does have a bye week next week, so DC has an extra 7 days to get his shoulder issue figured out. Here's Dennis Allen after the game, though, after a reporter asked him whether or not Jameis Winston could contend for the starting job in the future.
We'll see where Derek's at. I mean, I don't think we're. Well, I know we're not in a competition there. I thought Jameis did some good things, but you know, Derek Carr's our starting quarterback.
And great to see Derek Carr at least be able to walk.
Hey, now on to another quarterback, Jordan Love.
He was in Pittsburgh today. Last week, Jordan Love looked really, really good in the 20-3 win over the Rams. A little bit of a different story in Pittsburgh. We start things off, an 8-yard touchdown pass to Romeo Doubs. Then in the second, 35 yards to Jaden Reed, the contested grab. Pittsburgh's up by 4 points at this point, though. Then in the fourth quarter, chance to take the lead. Incomplete. It's actually intercepted. Love 2 picks on the day, also threw for 289 yards. But now he has another chance to take the lead here. Seconds to go in the fourth quarter. A.J. Dillon on fourth down gets to the 15-yard line. And with 3 seconds to go, final chance. That one is intercepted. Love threw 2 picks. You saw both of them there. This one by DeMonte KZ. He falls to 3-6 to the Packers with a close loss in Pittsburgh.
Oh, a heartbreaker right there, right at the end zone.
Very close.
Oh, all right. Well, we're still moving on with sports, right?
Yeah, 17 scoreboard is coming up. Make sure to watch. It's coming up right after this newscast. Quarterfinals of the high school football season. We have Liberty, Frontier, Tehachapi. Can Centennial make it to their first semifinal appearance in over a decade? We'll answer that question as well. We'll also take a look at Shafter High School. They're hanging out in Division 4, playing a very tough Golden Valley team. Meanwhile, some of the other games, Wasco, Chavez, North, and Kennedy. That rushing attack is going to be taken on Fresno foe Kerman. Coach Artal Littlejohn and I will be in studio coming up right after this newscast, so stick around for all the quarterfinal highlights.
Oh, yeah, it's a fun time. You don't want to miss it, folks.
The high school. Did you know that the high school football season started in August? It feels like yesterday. It really did. It was like 2.5 months ago, right?
And each game has been so exciting. The formations, the play action, and the passing.
Yeah, you've been shooting some of the games too. They've been great, right?
Oh yeah, they've been very exciting.
That Wasco game.
Yeah.
You have to take a look at that Wasco ending too.
That was a huge upset. Another end zone fumble mishap kind of situation.
Speaking of football, though, you ever heard of a player's coach? A coach whose empathy for and understanding of his players is as meaningful as the X's and O's on the football field?
Not me.